Hey, this is Spencer with Congruence Therapy. Today I'm in the work office and I want to talk about a concept of emotions. Regularly in therapy, we're talking about emotions, we're working through them, getting an understanding of them, and I rarely use sayings. They just, sometimes are corny and that kind of thing, but this is one that I like to use because it really drives the point home. And that is that the main word in emotion is motion. And if you think about emotions, rather than these things that we just feel, think about them as an energy that we experience inside of us. Any emotion could be happiness, sadness, excitement, that kind of thing, but it is this movement within us. And so out here we have an experience that happens, and then that causes us to feel something, that causes that movement inside of us. And then a healthy version of that is we feel something, comes inside of us, and then it leaves. Something that we as humans like to do is, like, when we have an emotion, it might be happiness, we're like, no, I want to hold on to that and not let it leave, and it needs to stay with me. That creates its own problems. Same thing on the other side. Say something traumatic happens out in our lives, and we experience that, and it's like, oh shoot, I don't like this is not fun. We start to stuff it down, because in stuffing it down we think, okay, I'm not experiencing it, I'm not feeling it. We might even detach our brain from our body, and we lie to ourselves, or we deceive ourselves that we're not experiencing it. The problem with that is that energy that came in us is now stuck in there, and it starts to lay dormant. That creates trauma. And so again, instead of doing that, no matter what the emotion is, trauma happens, comes within us, even though how hard it is to experience and not fun, it comes and then it leaves. And being human, we all have stuffed down certain emotions. So what therapy does is you come in, we talk about those things, we get that energy up and running again so that it can then leave us. And that's a tricky thing to do. And it's not always a fun thing to do, yet it is productive. So if you'd like to come in, work on some of that, work on those underlying emotions that aren't, that have been stuck in there for years, come on in. I'd love to meet with you. Thanks.